the confluence of the three rivers is Acrisure Stadium. A Week 1 showdown between two teams hoping to get things started on a great note. It's the MIAMi University RedHawks and the Pittsburgh Panthers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
The Pitt Panthers have a unique setup, sharing a field with the Pittsburgh Steelers, but I can tell you, the convergence of three rivers, it's one of the most scenic, beautiful stadiums in college football. Acrisure hosts 68,000 strong. The Pitt Panthers looking to have a great season and make that home field a true advantage again this year. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. So Miami, Ohio's kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Panthers offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening script. Coming onto the field for the first time today, Jakarian Turner. Here's a guy that can really deliver tough yards on the ground for this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that.
Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Going downfield for the big play. Nearly intercepted.
Well, a great job.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Big hit knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. Hits the fair catch at the 10. The Miami RedHawks offense will now get its first chance with the football. And now we get a look at Keith Reynolds.
Average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The RedHawks will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looks it in at the 40. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
And the Panthers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
That's the one thing this offensive coordinator always stresses, is having balance in the offense. First play you throw it, get a nice one. Second play you run it and get another nice one. And this defense is totally on their heels. They literally just get on the field. We're approaching the 3rd play of the drive, and already this defense finds themselves in their own red zone.
Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Big play for both of these teams early in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal.
And I think that completion is as good as a first down, right? Because you've set yourself up now in 4th and inches. Quarterback sneak's going to get it done. You can keep this drive alive.
Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Tries to get it himself. Scores on the sneak.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll see what this RedHawks offense can get done this time. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wide receiver going in motion. The play fake. Going to try to get it himself. At the 35, he's got room. And he slides to avoid the contact and did it just at the right moment and got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And he's brought down after a short gain. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Working the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the RedHawks are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Flips it out in the flat. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Out wide left, it's Reynolds. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, gonna throw it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. He's looking downfield to throw. They're all over him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. And the RedHawks will punt this one away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off play action on 1st down. Firing deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Looking for a gap. It's Turner. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The Panthers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Kent. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And defensive guys are taught to really work through the hands of the wide receiver. Whenever the ball's starting to come, I'm trying to smash that thing down as soon as the wide receiver's trying to catch it. If we both try to catch it, a lot of times you see those contested catches by the offensive player. Nice job of the defense knocking it down, getting the ball in the ring.
The Panthers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Fresh set of downs going up top. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Still second down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. Off play action. Rush right in his face. It's a fumble.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Throws to the wideout. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Second and long here. They want to throw it. This time he's got his man. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's third and short. Drives inside. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. RPO complete. And a sure tackle after the completion, and he stopped short.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Hits inside, it's Turner.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got it. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Punt is on its way. On his way back from the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Shoots it to the left. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Long way to go on second down. from the gun. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Look out! And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. The RedHawks will punt it away on fourth down. They'll look to pin him deep. On the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Pittsburgh sends out the offense to start this drive. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
On target over the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw one first. Oh, pressure's coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Holds on, it's Yates. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
Man, that's great defense. Break on the football. Make sure they don't get the touchdown, but those are the opportunities you have to just pull that in, make the big play, stop the bleeding. They've had a long drive and really shift that momentum back to your offense.
He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. On the move. Fires on the move. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They go to the counter. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the Baylor Bears. And it's the Tigers looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside Acrisure Stadium. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the north side of Pittsburgh.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the third quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk.
Makes a grab and room to run. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Working the ground game. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. They don't need a bunch on second down. Might as well run him again. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Let's see if the defense comes after them. Third and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. And the RedHawks will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Extending the play. He's going to fire to the left. He's got it on the outside. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Motion from the wideout. They give it back to him. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Miami, Ohio has it back. The RedHawks offense heads to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He'll try to do it himself. On his feet at the 40. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Floats it out in space. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The RedHawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down to the air. Rushes on. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Pulls it. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
And this defense, they were ready for that 3rd down. That you could tell they smelt the option coming. Did a great job. Aggressive. Downhill. Went and got it. Got the tackle for a loss. Forcing the 4th down.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running inside. It's Turner. There he goes. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Fresh set of downs going to the air. It's dropped after taking the hit.
This this offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Complete. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Looking for room. It's Turner. Maybe a crease. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Drops back on first down. He rifles one deep down the right side. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Wants to pass. Caught, it's Knight. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Under pressure, and it's a sack.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about. The only thing I can think is he just didn't see him signal for the fair catch. That's an easy call for the official, and they'll accept the penalty. Gives it to the back on the draw. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Left side, it's Isom. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. And it looks as if we are ready to get things started here in the fourth quarter. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Minute of it so far. Turns it upfield. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They piece together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Hit as he throws. Unloads in the nick of time.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
Leaves it with the back. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! And they get a little closer here late in the game.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the fourth quarter.
The Pitt back on the field and ready to roll. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with a lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Caught. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Still looking. Touchdown, Panthers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Miami, Ohio, ready to get the offense going on this drive. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
And everything's going to have to be downfield. That's a nice start to this drive, but they're going to need to score, get the ball back quickly.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
And that's how a defense ices the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but they know if they can get a big play here, turnover, anything, but this game can be over, and they get the safety. They had their lead, 2 extra points, guys. This one feels done.
So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. Trying to make one miss. The Pitt Panthers offense out there to go on the attack. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. He's up to 81 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard.
And I think if you're the head coach, you got to be happy with what you saw, especially from the offensive unit in this game. Week 1, you had no turnovers, and now you're dialing up your favorite play in the playbook, victory.
the old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly